Hello, it's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo intro video. I guess, well, maybe it should be like a Cinco de Mayo plus a couple because my goals are different for this seasonal painting challenge. I pulled out quite a bit of old makeup that I'd really like to see progress on. I don't expect to finish it within the next month, but I wanted to give you, a heads up on what I'm working on, kind of where my thoughts are moving ahead to future planning or panning challenges. And also, this challenge is really kind of a throwback for me because a lot of these products were what started it all as far as where I've gotten success in project panning. So let's just start with the two eyeshadows that really began this journey for me. I've got two Too Faced shadows in particular. You can find them both if you own the Too Faced Romantic Eyes palette. But the first shade I'm going to talk about is Cut the Cake. This is item number 1. I would like to hit pan in this by March 5th. It is a beautiful shimmery lilac shade. If you don't own the Too Faced Romantic Eyes palette, but you have the Too Faced Shadow Bonbons palette that was released late 2012, early 2013, I believe, you will have this shadow as well in your collection. It's a beautiful, makes your brown eyes pop. I love to wear it on the lid. I've also seen folks who use it as a transition shade. It is one of those like best friend colors. You can't go wrong with it. But like I said, I just want to hit pan. The other shade I've really wanted to work on, and Too Faced matte shadows are very, very difficult for me to hit pan in. It takes a long time, but this shade gave me so much confidence because I got lots of compliments wearing it back when I panned it years before, and so I really just kind of wanted to go back and finish this one off because I purchased so many palettes for a matte purple in search of the perfect purple, thinking I'd run out, but who am I kidding? Like, this takes forever. Okay, the shadow I want to pan for item number 2 is the shade First Dance, also from the Too Faced Romantic Eyes palette. You can find similar shades to this in other palettes. It's not a unique shade, but like I said, it's really the shade that started it all. I love to wear this in my crease, but it's one of those shadows that I've been eyeballing for years and years and years that I really just want to move it out of my collection. Here's Cut the Cake in a very faint, I don't think the camera's doing this justice, but here is Cut the Cake and here is First Dance swatched on my finger. I've been eyeballing panning these for a long time, like through the Urban Decay Naked palette and then through Lorac Pro. So I figured since Stila is going faster than I anticipated, I thought I've got plenty of time. Let's go on and work on some of these this year. The other shadow for item number 3 that I would like to hit pan in, I thought this would be a good time to test the waters with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette just to see how long it would take me to hit pan. So for the next month in my transition area, I'm going to work on the shade Strawberry Bonbon. I don't expect to have a huge amount of progress because First Dance, it literally took me at least 10 months to hit the tiniest little bit of pan. So I feel like this is going to take me even longer, so I thought this would be a nice way to dip my toe into this palette and kind of give me a way to plan out how I'm going to pan this palette all through next year. So Strawberry Bonbon, I am excited to use this. I have enjoyed wearing it in my transition area for the past few days, so if you're struggling to figure out ways to wear Strawberry Bonbon, try pairing it with purples, with teals, even with navy blues, and use it in your transition area. It will tone down those deep, deep shades, but also give you a way to bring in a flattering, brightening skin factor to your makeup. So I'm excited for this. Then some old products that I really just want to hit pan in. I actually have 7 things overall. I want to hit pan in 5 of them between eyeshadows and the other things. So the first thing, in addition to those 3 shadows, I wanted to pull out a very old product in my collection. It is the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in the shade Always a Bridesmaid. Benefit has discontinued these not only from stores but also from their website. It's time to let this go. It is a fantastic cream product. It hasn't changed consistency. It doesn't smell any different. It still performs just as well as the day I bought it. But if Benefit's not going to sell it anymore, there's no point for me to have it in my collection. So here is a swatch if you want something similar in your collection. Look at that. I mean, that's just... This is after years of owning it. I mean, I was wearing this cream shadow back in 2012, 2013, and it's still going strong in 2016. That's insane. Like, what kind of shadow has that payoff for that long? I know Maybelline Color Tattoo wouldn't last that long, or Laura Mercier Caviar Stick, but this is great stuff. But I'd like to see what I can do in a month's time to at least take out a little bit of pan in the middle, and then I'll evaluate at that point whether or not I'm going to go on and move this particular cream shadow out of my collection, because it's old. It's old. Then the next product I'd really like to continue progress on, I've got the limited edition MAC Archie's Girls collection in the shade Veronica's Blush. This has a baby pink, very similar to Benefit's High Beam if you want a powder version. I love using this as a highlighter, and then I'm not worried about these pink hearts. As you can see, I have hit pan in the bottom. So my goal by May 5th, I want to work up the side of this heart as much as I can. So we'll see where I'm gonna be in the next month and some change, but I'm using it as a face highlight and also as an eye highlight in my inner corners and on my brow bones. So beautiful powder. Like I said, if you have this in your collection, it is the powder version of Benefit's High Beam. One of the ways I panned Benefit High Beam back in 2012, 2013, I would put it on over my foundation, set my powder, and then I would use this on top. It was a beautiful, glowy makeup look, very flattering. I got tons of compliments on it if you're trying to use up a Benefit High Beam in Project Pan and you own this as well. And also too, this is a fabulous highlight if you want to wear navy blue eyeshadow, if you want to wear turquoise, if you want to wear purple, or if you want to wear even some of those like pinkier browns, or even if you've got Candied Violet from your Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I would try this out as a highlighter if you own this in your collection. If not, there are other highlighters that are very similar. Just look for something that is very, very baby pink, almost on the frosted side. You'll get a similar effect on your face. So I'm excited to see where I'm gonna get. And then product number 6, I'd like to see pan on. We'll just see where I get with it, because NARS Blush takes me a while, but I pulled out an oldie but goodie NARS favorite in Gaiety. This was the blush that I panned while I was wearing this purple look previously, so I thought it would be fun. You know, a lot of people I'm watching with their project pans, they're trying to hit pan on as many eyeshadows as they can. I'm really taking that in context of hitting pan on my blush. And just kind of spoiler alert, I did hit major pan in my Rockateur blush from Benefit, because I didn't realize this was going to be a thing, but there was a huge air bubble in my Rockateur blush. So something to be mindful of, because I didn't even hit the tiny like pin dot of pan. I pan concentrated in the center so that I can make some progress. But I mean, one day it was just like my blush exploded, and like I put my brush in and then it just went poof, and there was pan. So maybe that could happen with NARS Gaiety. I don't know, but we'll see where I get in the next month. But it's something to be mindful of. But when I hit pan in Rockateur, I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just hit pan on blushes and move on to the next one and see how many blushes I can hit pan in. So pretty exciting. And then of course, we can't forget, if you haven't seen my Finish 7 by Spring Finale, I'm gonna try the card thing, or I'll link it in the description box below. Let's try to speak today. But I'm gonna go on and include Hoola in the Finish 5 by Sync with the Mayo challenge, because I really do think I can finish this. Yesterday I showed that my progress, I'm starting to clear out the sides, so you can see I'm using this as a subtle contour, but I really feel like I can finish this by May 5th. So I went on and included it as a bonus item, but as far as the rest of the things go, it's hit pan and a little bit more. So that's about it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope you're having fun with all of your seasonal panning challenges. I look forward to your updates, your photos, and your Twitter feeds. So I will be seeing you very, very soon. Catch you later.